Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the next part of the NU Road to Top 10. I, of course, am PokeaimMD. Today we're going to be using a team by Carsey, which actually has the Pokemon we see right here. Choice Band, Incineroar, Defensive Seismitoad, Gracium Z, Rotom-Mow with HP Ground, which is pretty cool for Togedemaru. Like I said, Choice Band, Adamant, Incineroar. I really love this mon. I can't wait till it gets Intimidate to use in VGC. Speaking of VGC, I'll keep going in a second, but I'm actually breeding a team because I'm going to a tournament. And it is annoying as hell to breed, man. It's been a little while since I actually had to, and God, it's annoying. The breeding isn't annoying, okay? The breeding is easy, okay? Whatever. I get parents, I'm good. Go have a little bit of fun. The daycare people have been doing the daycare for years, decades, don't know how it's made, but whatever. I got my A. That's fine. It's the EV training that pisses me off. I go to a place that's supposed to give me, like, let's say Growlithes and Young Goose and I'm about to say Lillipups, but the Grubbins and they're supposed to give me attack investment, and it's supposed to be like 100% I run into them on Route 2, and then I'm running to these cutie flies and Smeargles. Like, I'm getting pissed off, like, you're wasting my time, Jesus. Anyway, we got defensive bulk. I'm just sorry, I've been EV training this one month. I got one of them. I don't even feel super accomplished. I just feel like finally, Jesus, one down, 5 to go. I'm just trying to do it legit because, you know, it's an official Pokemon tournament, so like I mean, that's what I do. Like, if it's for entertainment, I don't care. But if it's for legit, like a tournament, I'll obviously abide by the rules. But play how you want. I don't really care. It doesn't affect me. So we got a game versus something I'm actually a little bit scared of, which is Dodrio. He did say that this team is pretty unique, which I agree. It is very unique. I like the Fizz Def, Toxicroak, and whatnot. Rotom is really good versus him. Same thing with Incineroar. I actually want to lead off with Vanillix just in case he leads off with Druddigon. It matches up well versus everything bar the Incineroar, as he does lead off with the Rotom, and we'll find out right away what type of Rotom he is. Let's throw off a Freeze Dry right here. Turns out he might be... Oh, I get the Freeze immediately, Jesus. What a great start, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. So he actually gives me Rotom as opposed to switching out into something like Hitmontop or Incineroar. I guess it makes sense, seeing as how... I like his nickname. Seeing as how... I don't have the best switch-ins to this monster. I actually don't want to go Seismitoad. I feel like Toxicroak will eat a hit. Like, if I were him, I wouldn't go for Flare Blitz. I would go for Darkest Lariat, right? Because I do have Seismitoad as well as Xatu. Moa just hit me up. Side people are being annoying. No problem, buddy. Rotom is amazing in this game, so I definitely don't want to sack that. Ice Cream is still good to be Scarf. I'm going to go Xatu. I'm gonna go Xatu right now, as he actually goes for SD. Oh, is this man about to flame charge up on me and malicious moonsault all around? I'll U-turn here. There's no point. We're Choice Scarf. This is gonna be a tough one, especially if he flame charges. I do have Protect on Seismitoad, so I can take a hit, but like I can't take a Darkest Lariat into another attack. So, like, ideally, I lost that speed tie. Incineroar might have to bite the dust. I think I can deal with Slowking. Otherwise, I have Toxic and whatnot after I finish this recording. Like I said, ideally he is slower than me. Looks like Hail hits me first, so this could be a speed tie, and this thing does not get Sucker Punch. So we're just going to click Earthquake right here, as he does win the speed tie and is able to knock me out, unfortunately. So my Toxicroak is not faster. I have Gracium Z on my Rotom. I'm actually gonna, oh my god, I'm not Whitney either. Like, what's happening right now? I'm so tired. I'm a Volt Switch, and then go directly into my Xatu. I can still win this game. I can definitely still win this game. Toxicroak is so good, and he does go for his Z move right here. Yep. So unfortunately, I don't think that activates my Rocky Helmet. Oh, it does. Wow, okay, cool. So I can then afford to just go right for Volt Switch one more time and bring out my Ice type, which matches up pretty well versus him, especially now that Incineroar is gone. I would love if he goes Druddigon now, because that gives me my Ice type anyway, and it's not like Incineroar can switch in. Basically, I didn't want to go Seismitoad because I need it healthy to take on Dodrio, though this being a Z move lets me believe that it's not like a Z Supersonic Sky Strike or something like that, or Mirror Move, whatever, Dodrio, whatever I want it to be. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I wonder what people like think when they say, hey, it's me, and then they look at the time, 4:20 a.m., like, hell yeah, it's me. You could probably tell. Anyway, I love Toxicroak right now. I actually think bulk up Toxicroak can win. I think it can actually win on its... I'm actually going to go for it. Why not? Let's start. Like, he has to switch. Oh, God, he went directly into Dodrio. Now, if this thing is Choice Scarf, I'm surprised he went that, because if I went for an attack, I would have been good. Like, I honestly think if this thing is Choice Scarf, I can live a Brave Bird. I'm max defense. It's like I switched into Brave Bird anyway. Toxicroak. I legitimately think I can live a Brave Bird. I have a decent HP stat. Wow, I actually take that decently well. That has only a 31% chance to kill me. And Drain Punch with recoil should be able to knock him out. Wow, that's awesome. Let's go for it. Hell yeah, I didn't realize how little that did. Nice. Yeah, this max defense Toxicroak is actually not... I think this thing might just win too, because Incineroar can't knock me out and I Drain Punch that thing back. This is so cool. Hey, shout out to Carsey. Not even... it's not Mold Breaker, it's just defensive. That's a little bit annoying. But he just phases me out, hopefully into the Ice Cream. That gives me Rotom Cut, which is not really what I wanted, but we can at least Volt Switch. He can't Glare me. I kind of think he'd just get up Stealth Rock. I'm going to go out to the Ice Cream now anyway. Get some residual chip on that Dredagon, hopefully putting in range of later my Toxicroak or whatnot. As he does go for rocks, yep. And this is pretty safe for me just to throw off a Freeze Dry. I'll be able to knock out this, hit him on top for some decent damage. I get to bring in my, Wow, I'm so sorry, dude. That's insane. We're not going to take advantage of that. Yeah, I know. I know. We're not going to stay in, though, as he does go Slow King. So this is a good double for me because I get off a knockoff here. I know, dude. I got the double freeze on me. That's ridiculous. But I get off a knockoff here on the Slow King. Turns out it's Assault Vest, so that makes it even better for me. And now what I can do is go directly into Rotom and just throw off a Thunderbolt. And if he goes out to Dredagon, I Thunderbolt into Bloom Doom, knock that boy out. I have HP Ground for Incineroar. I mean, I have Thunderbolt too, which would also do the job. Yeah, I can't believe I double froze this guy. That's crazy. Goes him on top. I wonder how much this is going to do. A clean nothing. We'll just Bloom in this guy. Knock out this Hitmontop. I really am sorry, but I can't believe I double froze him. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, in the past 2 weeks, I've frozen so many people. It's actually insane. Dredagon isn't the biggest threat, I feel. And I'm pretty sure I could just Freeze Dry win too, as long as I make it that this guy doesn't set up, which it can't in any way, shape, or form. So Volt Switch here. Go into Seismitoad, and ideally if he Dragon Tails me, it's into the Ice Cream, and I just click Freeze Dry. Yeah, give me Ice Cream. Thank you. Because Ice Cream is good, because even if he doesn't stay in, I get off the chip with the Hail, which is what I need for Thunderbolt to 2-hit KO him. And we always click Freeze Dry here. We eat the Sucker Punch up. If he goes out into John Cena over there, I'll Freeze Dry that as well. And Freeze Dry into Hail should knock him out. Plus I do have, you know, my Seismitoad in the back anyway. Pretty sure Freeze Dry to Hail will knock him out. And I can just Toxic that. Oh, it doesn't actually knock him out. But I can Toxic Slow King, as Darkest Lair is going to deal with me. However, I mean, there's no point not to go Rotom here and click Thunderbolt. I'm always faster. He has no priority. There's nothing. He already used an item. There's no random Custap Barrier. It's not even released. So I can Thunderbolt here. And then what I can do is Volt Switch on Slow King for just a little bit of chip. It's Assault Vest, so I doubt I'll have Slack Off. Or was Assault Vest, rather. So I can Volt Switch for chip. And basically make it that I don't have to risk clicking Leaf Storm. But yeah, we Volt Switch out into my Seismitoad. Yeah, that's double freezes. Suck, bro. I'm straight up. There's no denying that. That's ridiculous. I'll hit him with a Toxic, though. Toxic is the not the quickest late game. Like, I could probably Scald, hope for a burn, and then protect him. I mean, I guess Toxic will rack up quicker. It does happen, but still. I'm really impressed that Toxicroak ate that so well. That reminds me of a time I used a Toxicroak on Wi-Fi. That boy had 255 in every single... I'm not talking 252. He had 255 in every single stat. That was back in Gen 4. Lived the Flygon's Earthquake. Knocked it out with Ice Punch after. Was it in Gen 4 that I had Ice Punch? I don't think it was 4. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. Maybe it wasn't Gen 4. Maybe I don't think I think I just knocked off. Was it cross chopped? But yeah, I don't want to reveal that I protect just in case I play him later because I don't want him to take opportunity of that. So I'm just gonna click Scald into Toxic, and that should be able to knock him out. Like I said, I don't want to reveal anything. Looks like he's running the Future Sight set. Oh no, he has Psysock. Good game. All right, nice. So let's go ahead and look for another one. 14-17 on the climb to the top of the ladder. Where are we? Like I said, 14-17. Top 10 is 15-35. So we are about number 78. Nice. I was about to say number 80. Oh, Count Riario is right here. That's a good friend of mine and a sub. Pretty cool. What else? Pornstar Percy. All right. Don't know what you're doing here. You should probably be making your way to Twitch. That's where the porn stars make all that money. You just show some cleavage. It's crazy. Just show some cleavage. If I show some cleavage, you know, people might pay to turn it off. but if you got boobs, bro. Woof. Anyway, cool team on my opponent's part. No type of hazard control, which I like. I actually want rocks up immediately for this thing, wearing everything down, because it looks like Freeze Strike and 2 KO everything on his team. So we're going to lead Seismitoad as he leads Golurk. This is his rocker. I'm not going to stay in. I'm going to go directly into Xatu. For real. 100, bro. We keep it 100. Yeah, go ahead and get rocks up for me. I appreciate that. So this mon is actually really good versus him. Oh, thank you, friend. I thought he was saying for real on the the mod chat, bro. I was like, yeah, man. We do that. Ooh, solid 2 KO too. I wonder if I eat the Shadow Punch too. I definitely eat Stone Edge for days. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. That's kind of you. That's mighty kind of you. We'll roost up here. If he Shadow Punches, so be it, but I think he would switch out. Yep. Goes Virizion, which actually has to have Continental Crush to knock me out. And I have a straight up counter to this thing, which is Fizdef Toxicroak. Nice double onto Vanillix, which is a threat, but I do have Incineroar. And I'm actually grateful that he let it take that chip because that's good for the late game. Well, one, he doesn't knock me out with anything. Let me just make sure that I take a Blizzard. Because I can deal with Virizion with between Xatu and Scarf Vanillix. So if I do take a Blizzard, I'm staying in. Modest Choice Scarf. That is not Specs. Choice Specs. 100%. That is modest though. Timid. Still pretty high. Yeah, we'll switch on to Incineroar, and it actually covers the Golurk switching as well. So great. Let's see if Hail hits me first, just to make sure I'm faster. Nice, nice, nice. And again, I do have a Virizion switching, which is his only switching to Dark types besides Emboar. So we'll just throw off a Darkest Lariat. Pick up my KO, nice. Incineroar picking up that KO, which means no rocks for my opponent's team. I don't care if he gets the justified boost on this mon, like I said, because I do have a good switching. And if we want to rack up some chip, the best way is to go out to a Rocky Helmet mon, which will be putting him in range. Plus we stall out our own Hail, which means I can go back into the mon and set up the Hail again. So watch a U-turn here as he goes right for knockoff. And 49% should be in range of... I want to say that's in range. What's the mon called? Ambipom? I like how Ambipom is finally in you. Good. 49 min. Beautiful. Now this is a little bit bad if he is actually... I know I say that a lot, but like if it's random Assault Vest, like I hate that sort of stuff. But we'll throw off a Freeze Dry. Because again, if it's not AV, I get the 100% kill. And it also weakens the Emboar, which is a giant threat, by the way. Emboar is a huge threat, however, Seismitoad takes any hit and can Toxic, unless he's Grass Knot. I just Zero Powers, which does a ton, by the way. So this is an easy Toxic for me. Hits everything that he wants to switch in to, and I can protect as well. Though if he does go Virizion, I do have that fully Fizdef Toxicroak. And we actually managed to land as well, which is great. So any chip damage on the Emboar is amazing. Because again, Freeze Dry is something that can win late game with that mon weaken. And we'll go right out into our, like I said, 100% answer. Well, wasn't 100% answer now because he actually has Zen Headbutt. I haven't seen Zen Headbutt on Virizion in a while. I didn't know Garbodor was that popular. Let's knock off here. That's definitely not going to knock me out, bro. I'm Fizdef. Sacred Sword is interesting. That is Assault Vest. Okay, so Toxic should be able to Wow, that's actually AV. Just double knock. I knocked just in case he switched into Slowbro. So this wasn't Z. We actually do pick up the KO there, which is pretty cool too. We can go directly into Vanillix. Main reason I'm going into it is because it does deal with his own. And Flash Cannon does knock him out while I don't got to deal with it. And I do have the Bloom Doom as well as Darkest Lariat and Seismitoad to deal with it. So I'll just Flash Cannon right here immediately as he goes directly into Emboar. Good. Take some chip damage from the Flash Cannon. Take it from the Hail. Take it from all of this, man. I don't mind. I don't mind. Like Freeze Dry looking good. And we'll go directly into Seismitoad here. If you want a superpower, don't matter. You Flare Blitz. It's a smart play. It is a 2-hit KO. I want to get a little bit more damage off on you, to be honest. Get just a little bit more Hail. I don't want that boy switching in anymore. So with the Hail and the fact that he took all that extra damage, he is in range of, again, you know, what I've been trying to do, Freeze Dry the entire time. There's no point of me not trying to go for a Double Protect. Because I can reset the Hail and, again, just chip away at him. And now at this point, I'm actually going to throw off a Toxic in case he goes slow, bro, in case he wants to save this. There you go. Reveal that you're not Choice Scarf. That's what I wanted to see. Anyway, I go out to this and I click Freeze Dry. That should also be able to knock out Vanillix. And if it does, it pretty much prevents Slowbro from setting up, which is what I wanted. Ideally, this does kill, which it should. Surprised, because yeah, there was definitely no way I wasn't going for Freeze Dry there. But the idea is keep Slowbro from setting up, but also just win with Darkest Lariat or my Rotom in the end game. But he does sack his Slowbro there. Is there any way I can lose this? Flare Bit stalls. Nope. So the best way to win this game is actually to sack Rotom. Because the Rotom sack, again, if he goes for Flash Cannon there, I didn't care if he went for Blizzard, because basically, I was willing to sack Rotom to Blizzard, right? And then go Incineroar, Flare Blitz, because it thaws always. Flare Blitz always thaws, and then from there, win the game with Vanillix in the back. But the Ice Cream should be able to win right now. I could have also went on to Incineroar, but I'm pretty sure which superpower knocked me out. But yeah, that should be a good game. And we'll be able to win the game with a nice little Blizzard. He does have the Sucker Punch, which we do find out for later, just in case we play again, and I can knock him out with Blizzard. So, good game, dude. That was a fun one. Getting up rocks early, him getting up rocks early for me was pretty big. I'm actually surprised he still has Zen Headbutt. This is a threatening team. But you know what's really good? Toxic Croak. Wow. Such a good mon. Didn't realize how good you are. Incineroar is a great lead, because if I was my opponent, I'd lead off with something that could deal with Zatsu, and that would be this bug. So I think Incineroar is great. Yep. Like I said, I would have led off with that bug. So U-turn here. He's definitely going to swap out. It goes Garbodor, surprisingly. We do find out that he is Rocky Helmet. Rocking the Rocky. Wow, you destroy him. Yeah, I'm going to go Rotom and Volt Switch. I want to get as much chip damage off on this mon as possible for my Toxic to just win. I don't care if he Gunk Shots. Zatsu eats any hit anyway. He's in range of Thunderbolt now. I don't like my Zatsu does anything for me. Yeah, nice play. Good play. I'm not worried about Scrafty, which is really cool. It's nice to not be worried about a Pokemon for once, the giant threat that is. Goes Vaporeon. Which is kind of odd, because Seismitoad can come in on this thing. He is also not running leftovers. Are you Helmet? Let me find out. No, what are you? Am I about to get HP Grass? Because I don't want to get HP Grass. Oh, I just got offensive Ice Beamed, and it crit me. I think that boy is Specs. Wow. Going to protect a little bit. This will be close to a KO. I'm going Incineroar right now. That boy is Spectacles. And we're going to double out to Seismitoad. I'm pretty sure he's going to go Garbodor, but just in case he surfs. Nice. So we get in my Seismitoad, just a little bit healthier. That way I can take on Vaporeon. And we're going to go right back out into Zatsu. We don't care if he sets up a hazard, great. If he goes for Gunk Shot, sure. He actually sets up spikes for me, which is amazing. So once again, get up some nice hazards, and I can actually U-turn one more time. I don't know why he stayed in, but he did. I guess the gunk shot me, but I mean, this Mon comes in. Yum. This Mon wins. Like, this Mon straight up wins. I'm gonna go back to Zatu though, just in case he opts to set up another spike. And the great thing is I died of poison now, so I can actually safely go on to Incineroar if I want to, or actually Vanillix and just throw off a Blizzard. So this is great. Especially because I think it's Celebrate Vaporeon, which my Vanillix is faster than. So this is an easy Blizzard. Garbodor goes down. He actually set up 2 layers of spike. That's the second time somebody set up in front of Zatu. You're gonna go Claydol? If you go Claydol, you spin. If you go Scrafty, not sure what you do because I do have the Toxicroak there. Moxie? Z? I mean, I go Croak and just click Drain Punch. Yum. Alright, so between the Rotom and the Vanillix, I'm good versus Braviary, so we'll just knock off here. I'm assuming the Bug, or, okay, Claydol. Didn't think you'd go Claydol. But I do get a crit on him. Let's see if Hail reveals that I'm faster. Hail does reveal that I'm faster, so that means that my spikes are here to stay, because I will be able to pick up a nice 2-hit KO because of his crit. I mean, he got a crit earlier on my Seismitoad, so things happen. This Bug is going to click Bug Buzz. I would love to get up rocks, but I doubt that's happening. Agility would actually be an issue. He might go for Thunderbolt. Are you Savage Spin Out or Energy Ball? Let's see. Ah, he has Energy Ball. Crap, man, this thing is an issue. This thing might actually just win. Oh, let's go! Last ditch effort, Toxic, just in case. All right, so we can stall this boy. I actually understand why agility, because now he's faster than my ice cream. But yeah, we can stall this boy out. Straight up, just stall this boy out. And the thing is, he has to go for. Well, I mean, he doesn't have to, but I'm going Incineroar here. Ideally, he goes for Energy Ball or Savage Spin Out. Gigavolt Havoc. Ooh, that boy is making plays. Hey, I don't mind. I'm not about to lose to this Bug anymore, so I'm happy. Alright. So we go Rotom to force the Bug Buzz and double out into my Seismitoad here. Which does take it. And with a Protect, and potentially even another Protect, I might as well go for a double. Actually, I'll go for Rocks, because, I mean, either way I go down, right? So if he switches, I'll get up Rocks. Yeah, so either way we go down there. And I think I win the game with Rotom, because I Bloomed him this and I Thunderbolt this. So we go Rotom now. I keep Toxicroak healthy just for Scrafty. I mean, it could be Scarf Braviary, but I'm thinking it's Bulk Up or Z, just based on his team. Again, it could be Scarf. And if so, then maybe I can win with Freeze Drive, but he does go Scrafty, which I'm pretty sure I just Bloomed him. And I'm pretty sure that Oko's. Apparently that's 292 base power, what the hell. Yeah, so Scrafty gets out of there. Goes Braviary next and I click Thunderbolt. My ice cream is slower though. It is Scarf, but that does not knock me out. We Thunderbolt, knock that boy out, and Vaporeon's gonna come out, and that Mon is gonna go down. And even if it's like a random Scarf Vaporeon, what could it lock itself into that beats all my Mons anyway? I'm pretty sure it was Z Celebrate though. And that was Bulk Up. I guess it wasn't, well, actually, it might have been Z Celebrate. It was Specs. What the hell am I saying? I mean, because I know it was Z Vikavolt. Like, I obviously acknowledge that. But it might have been Z Celebrate Vaporeon anyway. But I think it was Specs. Like, you could run Double Z. I run Double Z all the time. I'm pretty sure on the Vaporeon team that I had, that I used Z Celebrate, I used another Z move too. It was with Miss Magius and Porygon, if I'm not, Miss Magius and Vaporeon, excuse me, if I wasn't mistaken. I'm pretty sure I used both of them. I could have been wrong. But yeah. Anyway, I've enjoyed breeding. Like, going back to that, I've been enjoying. Like, I like that I got them on, but I just wish Pokemon would do a little bit more with it. I don't know. I like my opponent's team. That's one of my favorite Pokemon ever, Carvino, and of course the scary Bug. That's a giant threat. We're going to lead off with this Mon because it breaks potential sashes, and more importantly, sturdy. It's mold breaker though. But super more importantly, it didn't let me at like a, if I let off with anything else versus 2 cannon, I was at a 6-5 disadvantage. So directly into Xatu, ideally he closed combats. He could obviously knock off here, but yeah, smart play. Smart play from a smart player. Knock off. Do I care? I mean, I get a Flare Blitz kill with this, don't I? I'm assuming that's Scarf. I mean, like, I go Rotom now and Volt Switch. I'm assuming the Ice Cream comes out, which gives me Incineroar. But I only went Rotom. Okay, it is Choice Scarf confirmed. Okay, cool. So he doesn't have an Incineroar switching. I could just Darkest Lariat, I guess. There's no Darkest Lariat switchings, and Sock is low now, so you can knock me off if you want to. I'd appreciate it. Or you can give me my kill. 2 cannon. Yum. Hail, hit me first. Good. This is actually a potential speed type, but I'm hoping he's not the same speed as me. Alright, he Beak Blast, which only works at the end of the turn, so, and I'm a fire type, so, oh, that wouldn't matter anyway, but he thankfully Beak Blasts. I just realized I have one of the best Sock switchings right here, and I'm gonna go out into it. Like, I didn't have to go Xatu, but I think Xatu is fine anyway, as he does go for close combat. This boy eats, and Gunk Shot, I think, is solid here. I'm gonna throw it off because he doesn't have a poison resist. I don't want him going Vikavolt, which is why I'm doing this. Yeah, on a knockoff. Never mind, I lied. Bad play anyway. How dare I go for that? See, I went so hard on myself. What the hell happened? Energy Ball, Bug Buzz. I'll make the Seismitoad play anyway. Like, this Mon is such a problem. Why? Stop doing that. Alright, good. He's Agility Roost, I'm pretty sure, because he went for Bug Buzz. Take the hit. Savage Spin Out? Or what? Oh, it's leftovers. Okay. So, does this ever kill me? That Mon's so good, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. Like, specs, agility, it's just good in general. Vikavolt. Showdown usage. Modest. Okay, let's choice specs crap out of here. 53 to 63. Yeah, that kills. Damn. I'm gonna go Toxic Croak. Yeah, eat that up. I'm going to make the pretty obvious double back, but like I said, ideally he's timid, and either way, it's mainly just a stall, a turn. Like, I take the hit 100% after that, so yeah, he does go for the Thunderbolt. Nice. And how much am I at? 63. What was the roll again? 63. Yeah, we're not risking that. Go ahead and give me my health. Oh yeah, you can go out to your Freeze Dry Mom, but I'm still getting 2 turns back. I'm actually going to go directly in Incineroar and just throw off Darkest Lariat one more time. That's Life Orb, which means he might have HP Ground. I'll live it. 68, I'll definitely live it. So throw off a Darkest Lariat. He goes Delphox, accepting a Flare Blitz, so that's great. That was a monster, and I did not want to deal with that, especially with Scarf, kind of won. So get my kill there. Sock comes out. I have my Toxicroak as a great switch, and unless he has Earthquake. Yep, beautiful. And I can just Drain Punch. Actually, I can knock off here, because it'll knock out Sock if he goes for another CC, and it'll also hit Vikavolt for more damage. Sock is still a legitimate threat, so any HP on Seismitoad is good. I like Defensive Toxicroak a lot, wow. It's really cool. Go ahead and lose that Leftovers. Alright, so next time I can't bring in my Sock on this. I'm pretty sure Rotom is the most expendable member. Loses to Sigilyph. This thing is faster. It does take the Thunderbolt, which is what I expect him to go for, but it does lose to Sigilyph. And this thing is faster. And Volt Switch should knock you out. Yeah. I'm actually Volt Switching because I want the hail for the Sock, just in case that Mon comes out. Though it is detrimental, it is worse for my Incineroar rather, but I do want the hail for the Sock. Because if I do manage to get up Rock somehow, like he can go Cardinal wouldn't come out here. He would go Sock. He wouldn't go Sigilyph. He would go Sock. So I would sack Rotom, go Toxicroak, click Knockoff, get my... He actually goes Crocodile. Can you touch me? I don't think you can touch me. Yeah, and that's a 2-hit KO. That doesn't kill me. You can't go Sock. You can go Sigilyph, I guess, if you want to, but if it's Calm Mind with the Flame Orb, you can't touch Incineroar. And this knocks out Sock either way. So he just gave me his Blizzard answer. Nice. Flash Cannon is so cool on this. Like, you typically don't see Flash Cannon doing anything on any mon unless it's like Sub-Calm Mind Jirachi with that, right? But it's really cool on this. And like I did talk about, I sack Rotom because it's slower than Sigilyph and it's also slower than the Scarf Sock. And I go directly into my Toxicroak here and I click Knock Off because that does knock out Sock and it also smacks Sigilyph upon switching. And if worst case scenario I have enough Pokemon left to protect stall, this Sock would hail. And I was outside of range of crit too, so all I gotta do is pretty much spam Knock Off here. If it's Focus Sash Sigilyph, I'm good. Oh, there's a few. Actually, there's one Sigilyph. No. If it's Focus, is it Flame Orb? I knock off its Flame Orb. Darkest Lariat goes through boost, so it don't matter. Yep. Go ahead and knock out that Flame Orb. Yep. I go directly in Incineroar and win. Because Darkest Lariat does go through the boost. And these things run like Shift, Cycle Shift, Roost, Cosmic Power, and Stored Power. Yeah, so that's game. Nice, that was a good one. Boy, had some threats. Man, Vikavolt in general is a threat. Like in this game, but more so the last game, it was definitely more of a threat. I feel. Good game, dude. Alright, so, he didn't say anything, but I don't care. We are at 1458, which is not bad. Oh, the ladder isn't reset right there, but that is 1458. We're number 40 on the ladder. Not bad at all. Alright, so almost the top 10. Carsey, I really did enjoy this team. I love using Bandit Incineroar. I can't wait till it gets Intimidate so I can use that boy in VGC. I also really enjoyed using Fizz Def Toxicroak. I think that was so cool. I was really impressed by the fact that it obviously took a Brave Bird from Dodrio. But in any case, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, of course, feel free to leave a like. I know some of you aren't, as much into NU. I mean, if you're watching this, you probably did watch the video. Well, yeah, duh, you hear me. But, I appreciate you guys supporting me on this. Like, I know this road and like the lower tier roads don't do as well as OU and Ubers, but I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.